Hello everybody, Joe Marquez here once again from the Sons of Technology to share with you an idea on how we can start streamlining communication across our districts. One of the things I've been seeing quite a bit of is teachers asking on social media questions on how to use an app or how to get an idea that they have and utilize tools, or maybe they're having a problem with the tool and they don't know the right settings. And so I was looking for how can a district create a one-stop location without having to put in a ticket where their technology department, their ed tech department, their tech coaches, their TOSAs can have a place where they can immediately receive the question and immediately give feedback and advice on that question. So one of the ideas I came up with is using Flipgrid, creating a topic called Ask a Tech Coach. Now you could change that up depending on the verbiage that your district uses. It could be Ask a TOSA, it could be Ask the IT department, it could be Ask the Ed Tech department, anything like that. But it's an idea where the teachers can just come to here anytime they have a question and record that question and get an answer back. Now, what I did was this. I created this Ask a Tech Coach, and it says, with so much going on, we need a place to simply ask a technology question. Here's a place you can do it. Here's a great place to start. And I also, as my artifact that I added, is I created a video on how to utilize Flipgrid, because maybe they've never used it before, and how to utilize the new screen share tool. So let me showcase for you what I am talking about. So if I go right into this topic right here, it gives me a chance to ask a TOSA. They're going to click that record button, and once they hit the record button, they're going to start recording. Now, if they want to just ask a direct question, they can just record right down here. But if they want to ask a more in-depth question, or they want to actually showcase the problem or thing they're trying to get solved, a great thing to do is to have them click on the screen recording option. This way they can actually show you what they've done, they can show you their settings, and you can really help them out on how to fix those settings. So let me show you how we do this. Oh, and also, if you are the tech coach or you are the TOSA who's going to be answering questions, another great thing that I recommend when using the screen recording to reply is to actually utilize a tool called Web Paint, because then you can actually circle and emphasize things that teachers need to change. So let me give you an example. Let's say that a teacher is having problems with their Google Classroom. So they would hit record my screen, they would hit start recording. It asks what screen. If they only have one screen, they're only going to have one to have an option with. They're going to click screen 1. They're going to click share, and it's going to go 3, 2, 1. And then they would go to the part where they're having the problem. So they would say something like this. Hi, tech coaches. I'm really having a problem with communication in my Google Classroom. Right now, whenever students leave a comment or they reply to a channel, anything like that, I get inundated with all these emails. Is there a simple setting or a simple thing that I can do to solve this issue? Tech coaches, I hope you can solve this for me. I really like that you have this opportunity for me to ask questions. So then they would just go back to their thing, hit stop screen recording 1. And then they would go to it would have their recording. If they like it, they hit next. What I do is I have them take a selfie, or they can just bring an image in. So I'm just going to do a selfie. And I always ask to have them actually put the problem they're having in their selfie, which actually just helps the tech coach know what they're going to be asking visually. So I can just type in Google, right here, Google Classroom. And then I'm just going to rotate it a bit so that it fits the whole screen. And then they would simply click next. So I know Google Classroom is going to be the question. If they want to actually put the problem they're having right there in the display name, they can. If they want to write down underneath the title what they've tried, what they've done, or explain the problem there through text, they can as well. They're going to hit submit video. And congrats, the video is now there. They hit complete, and then that video would now be attached to the community. Now, I would recommend moderating this, clicking on the moderation option. And to do that, underneath the settings, you would come down here to the bottom and click this moderation option here, just so, you know, if a student gets a hold of this or it gets outside your lines and things happen. You don't want a Zoom bombing situation in Flipgrid. So I always moderate it and just have the tech coach team become co-pilots in the grid that this topic is under. Once again, you can change the title from Ask a Tech Coach to Ask a TOSA, anything like that. And then also, I definitely click on the likes, because if it's something that helps somebody else out, that would work out great. And then just update the topic, and you're good to go. If you want to be able to showcase an answer for your tech coaches, of course, all you would do is, Google Classroom question. I'm going to watch that question. Right here. So, and you would watch the question. You're going to click reply. And in the reply, as the tech coach, I would always start off with the video. So I'd go record, 3, 2, 1. Hi, thank you so much for asking this question. We really appreciate everything that you're doing for your students, and we really appreciate you utilizing the technology we have available in the district to help us out. I want to go ahead and showcase for you some things you can do right here in Google Classroom to help you with your issue. You're going to hit pause. You're going to real quickly hit next, add more. And once you add more, I'm going to click on the 3 dots. I'm going to then record my screen, start recording, choose the screen you want to share with, and 3, 2, 1. You say, thank you so much for asking that question. Here's Google Classroom. And what you would do is you would actually go in to your settings underneath the main setting option of Google Classroom. And then under comments, you can definitely have these notifications turned off completely. Or if you click on this button down here, you can actually only have communications turned off for certain classes. This can alleviate that email issue, and it can also help you out there. Thank you so much for posing this question, because I know many other teachers in our district have this question, and this will definitely help them out. Thank you again for asking the question. You're going to go ahead and stop the recording. Hi, thank you so much for... Notice it has the intro, and then it has your walkthrough. You're going to click next. You can definitely have like a tech coach logo. You can have you, whatever you want. I'm just going to go ahead and put me again. Give the thumbs up because we solved the problem. They're going to go ahead and click next. Submit the video. And complete right here. So now we know that this classroom right here has an answer already attached to it. So I would say this. So really helps out in having teachers ask a question, showcase their problem, and then the tech coach is going in and helping solve that problem. And you know what? If this is something you want to do in your district, we also, as the group of Sons of Technology, we also created a grid called Ask a Techspert, and it's just flipgrid.com/techspert, and anybody from any district can ask a question, and the members of the Sons of Technology will come on in here and answer those questions for you to help you with your workflow. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for everything you do for your students, and thank you so much for being an educator, because it is the most important job in the history of the world. Thank you again.